directly under shoulders, knees directly underneath hips, ear, shoulder and hip line up, bum to heels. Inhale, climb up, and bum to heels. Good. So we're going to start this section off just with an easy level one, lots of lovely breathing. Think of this as the preparation for the work to come. Make sure that you're comfortable with this. We want level one to feel inclusive. We also want it to feel as if we know what we're doing in terms of muscle work. Pull the belly button to spine, that's the muscle work. Keep the head up, that's the muscle work. Then lift the arm, palm down, and line yourself up. You can see yourself now, fingers in line with shoulder, lower, and the other side. See how high you bring that arm up. Good, well done. And then press back. So that's your gold standard. Arm in line with ear, head stays still, tummy muscles engage, and press back. It's as if you could eat your dinner off the back. So your spine is held in neutral, there's no arch, it's a natural curve and it's supported by you contracting, engaging your abdominal muscle and lower. Add in your next level, so I'm not giving you a breather, I'm taking you straight in. Opposite arm and leg, and find your line with your heel to your fingers. Good, straight leg, perfect. Other side. And then you can take a breather. Bum to heels. So I love thinking about the breath in as the lengthening breath. So lengthen now, and release. Lengthen on the other side. And then breathe out and push your bottom back. Take it into a deep stretch. Keep moving. Whether you're lifting the arm and the opposite leg or just the arm, or whether you're just coming up on all fours. Keep moving. Even in that stretch there's movement. Eye gaze towards the top of your mat rather than looking towards the side of the room. And this is how I'm going to make the next level. So last week we went under our body. This week I'm going to go above. So your heel goes towards your bum and the knee is in line with your hip. Your palm goes onto your lower back. Hold for a few seconds, give me a couple of thigh lifts or knee lifts to squeeze your glutes, and then release and do it on the other side. Well done, take your time. Opposite arm and leg, bend the knee, good, heel towards your bum. Take your palm to your lower back and give me a couple of knee lifts. Good, feel it in your glutes, not your lower back. That's why I've got your hand there. Go into neutral and now take a rest. Breathe out. I'm going to do 4 more of those. Opposite arm and leg. Bend the knee, sweep the arm back, give me a couple of knee lifts. Control the movement, strong movement. That's it, that's brilliant. So it's not wild. We're not flinging ourselves into it. Pilates is all about control. Control the move, feel the work coming from specific muscles, abdominals and glutes for this one. Push back. And the added advantage of arms and shoulders and neck. Good. You're looking good. You're looking strong. Other side. Pulse. Great work. Stay with me. Come on, I need stamina. So take a moment to release. Rotate the wrists. Do what you need to do and come back for your last 2. Opposite arm and leg. Shoot. Bend the knee. Pulse. Just a couple, just to get the bum working. Go back into neutral and do the other side. Opposite arm and leg. Bend the knee, hand to lower back. You know you get better the more you do, the easier it'll be next time. So last one. This is your big investment in yourself and in your future self. Little pulses, hip faces the floor, there's no twist in the back. And then other side to finish. Hand on the lower back. Good, so give yourself a bit of a dose of dopamine, the reward hormone. You've done a great job. Lots of muscles involved there. Always want you to feel successful, so just review what you've done. Arm, opposite leg. Then you added in the pulses to finish us off. Finish off the move. Bind your foot. Might not be your foot, it might be your leggings. It might just be a brief touch of your big toe. But let's hold it here for a few seconds, wherever you are. It could be with your hand on your lower back. Well done, beautifully held. That's what we're looking for, that hold. Well done. Other side, opposite arm and leg. Could be hand on lower back. It could be reaching back. Just give me a few moments here, wherever you are. Lovely. And then rest. Great work. Rotate the wrists, stretch through your back. Take both hands to the edge of the mat and push your bottom away on the opposite direction. Center. And do that on the other side. So your hands go to the other edge of the mat and your bottom pushes away the side of your bum. Good. I'd like you to come down onto the floor with your hands onto your tummy, with your hands out to the side, palms down. Your towel underneath your head. I'm going to keep my head up just so that I can project my voice because it's quite quiet. My voice is quite quiet, yes. Palms down and fingers in line with shoulders. Water bottles are quite useful because they're a good measure. So lots of people bring their hands too high. If you've got your water bottle in line, it will help you to keep your fingers in line with shoulders. Lift the front arm, lower, and then lift the back arm. So this is separating your upper back, your shoulders. Keep your head on your towel. I just have to lift my head in order to project my quiet voice. Good. How's that? Is that okay? Some people will really dislike this exercise. Shoulders are tight, spent a lot of years over a desk. Others will find it fantastic. That's okay. So what I'm going to do now is lift both arms together, 5 of those, keeping your head on the towel, good, 4 of those. Maybe you can take it into a hover so you don't actually touch the floor with your fingers. And then raise the chest also, chest and arms, 5 of those. Keep going, 4 of those, nicely done. 3, steady and slow, no staccato, no sudden moves, gentle. Lift the chest, get the collarbone, get the sternum off the floor. Last one. Take a moment to rest and maybe watch the next level. I'm going to lift the arm, but put the back hand on the floor to give me more leverage. So my chest is up, this is the final level. Hand down. Use the hand on the floor to lift the other arm high and then lower. 4 more of those. Hand on the floor at the back to lift your chest and lift that front arm. Hand down and lift. Good. 3 more. Hand down and lift. Look at the sky. Look up and lift. Keep the feet relaxed. And lift, and the other side, and lift. So it's that cross-functional work across your upper back. It's a range of movement we want to keep forever. One last one, because you're shining so bright. Yes, love it. Thank you, Jill. And the other side. Okay, what do you need? Open-ended question. What stretch do you need right now? What does your body crave? Arms go forward, bum goes back. I'm in the pose of a child. It's what I need. Then lie on your back. Your towel ready underneath your head. Bring your hands onto your knees and circle. So there's certain movements that I go back to over and over again. Pose of a child, love it. Good for the hips, good for the back. When you're lying on the back, circling. Really good steady movement, helps to stimulate that lower back, helps to move the body through, helps to stimulate the lymph system, lymphatic system, and round the other way. Good. So your head on the towel, your feet on the floor. In Pilates, everything lines up with the pelvis. So your feet and knees line up with your hip bones. They don't splay and they don't knock together. They're slightly apart. Take the hands, palms facing your knees, and then rest your hands above your head. Ideally, you want your elbows on the floor and you want the back of your hands on the floor. I've worked with people all over, and sometimes because of the nature of their job, they find it really hard to bring their hands to the floor. If that's you, bend your elbows, make it work for you. So I'm going to ask that you lift your knee and bring your hand to your knee. Let the foot land, let the arms lift. Other knee, hand to knee. How delightful is this move? Oh, Adele, this is nice and gentle and easy. Well, of course it is. It's level 1. Level 1 is about breath. Breathe out. It's about having a level that we can all join in and come back to if we need. And most importantly, it's about creating the right tension in the body. And the tension here is in your deep abdominal and your ribs. Keep your ribs down, even though your arms are going up. Here's the next level. Raise the head as you touch your knee. And then lower the foot, lower the head. So my hands are working in unison, my thumbs are locked together, so that I can bring both hands up, touch my knee and lower. Let's keep the pelvis as still as we can. And breathe out to lift. So you're working your deep abdominal, keeping your pelvis still, and you're working your six-pack by bringing your ribs to your hips. Okay, so keep the pelvis still. Lovely. Give me a couple more of these. Hands to knee and lower. Good. Keep moving. If you need to put the head down, totally get it, but keep moving. So hands go above you. I'm moving on to a level 3. Knee up, back down, just for safety. Lift the second knee. Release the back. Pull the tummy in. Knees are apart. Toes are apart. Not toes, feet. Because that would just be odd. Raise the head, hands to one knee, and lower the other foot. Oh, love it. Head lowers, arms up. Raise the head, hands touch the knee, toe tap the other foot, don't touch the floor, and then lower the head. Raise the head, tap the foot, and lower the head. And keep going. Breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe out. So these are toe taps with a head lift. And with a toe tap, you want the knee over the hip. You don't want to come too close to your body. You want the work to come from your tummy, not your thigh. And lower. Good. Take it slow and be strong. Couple more, because we're enjoying it so much. Good. Slow down. The slower we go, the stronger we are. And last one. So bring the feet to the floor, bring the hands to the floor above you, release your neck and move your knees side to side. So doing this with your hands above your head will give you a bigger stretch. Notice it, enjoy it, find what works for you. And then bring your feet to the floor, knees apart, and sweep the hands from above your head, sweep them out to the side. Good, all the way, all the way. Now raise the head and come towards your knees. Lower the head and the arms go above your head. Sweep the arms. Can you brush the floor with the back of your hands? Can you feel that across your chest? Now lift the head and reach to your knees. And then lower your head, arms go above you. Sweep, lift to the knees, good. Once you've got the mechanism, once you know what you're doing with your arms and how high you're lifting your head, please use your other hand to support your head if you need. But don't start there. Start with the chest opening, the arm circle, then the head lift, and then the head lower. I'm loving this. I love the sweep. I love everything that has a flow and the flow that works with our breath. Couple more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lovely. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's add in the next level. Knee lift. Push the back down. Second knee lift. Release the back and tighten the tummy, knees and toes apart, we know that. So I'm going to sweep the arms out to the side, that's it. Raise your head, pause. Pause here, watch what I'm doing. I'm dropping my toes, I'm moving my thighs. And then lift the knees and bring the hands above your head. How good was that? Don't answer that. Sweep the arms. Raise your head, fingers to knees. That's brilliant. Move the thighs away, drop the toes. Deep abdominal, not back, tummy tight. Good, knees up, arms up. 3 more. With me, sweep. Raise your head. Good, move the thighs away. Tighten the tummy, tighten the tummy. Lift the knees. Arms to the floor. 2 more. Sweep. So you've got that shoulder work. Hands to knees. Take your time. Do not rush this. You want to feel this in your deep abdominal. And then lower your head. I think we've got 2 more. I might be wrong. Lower the feet. Good. And then lift. And one last one. Sweep the arms. Hands to knees. And lower. Great work. So my stretch is hands above my head, knees side to side. You do your stretch. So in the first session, we did lots of oblique work. Did you notice? In this session, we've done lots of 6-pack and deep abdominal work. So with the 2 combined, you've really worked all your abdominals and you've worked your lower and upper back. So give yourself a well done, but you're not finished. I've still got time. Remove the towel from underneath your head. So your head is on the floor, your hands on your side, palms down, feet hip distance, knees hip distance. I want you to lift and roll up and squeeze your bum and lift the hands so they go above your head. That's it, good. Same thing as we've done before. Now roll down through your back, bum to the floor and hands lower. Peel your spine off the floor, get your bum high, hands go above you. Roll down, hands lower. So we'd love this to feel like we were breathing in our body. Release, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lift. I see a lot of yoga babes, a lot of yoga instructors, and they really bring their sternum, their chest really high. I'm not confident with that. I would prefer biodynamic. I would prefer shoulder, hip and knee. So be in that diagonal line and then lower. There's a slight difference between yoga and Pilates. Yoga is very much about the big opening, the big stretching, and Pilates is more about range of movement and the biomechanics of the range. So I would prefer to keep my ribs down, my tummy tight, and keep that diagonal line. Use your bum to help you here. So let's add on. I'm going to leave the arms above my head and raise my knee. Oh, how's that for you? Keep your head on the floor and bring your hands to your knee. Fabulous, that's it. Bring the foot down, the arms up. Lift the other knee. Oh, tricky. Hands to knee. So which part of your body is working like crazy? Shall I answer that? I would say it was your glutes. I would be using my bottom like I've never used it. Grip with your bum. And you've got three parts to your bum: your glute max, your glute medius, your glute minimus. So your glute max is the prime mover. That's what we feel when we lift and we squeeze our bum, but the glute medius are helping to stabilise. So the wobbly bit, well, that's just improving your stability overall through your pelvis. And then lower. Two more with me. So come all the way down. Then lift your bum. Lift the knee as the hands come to the knee, foot lowers. Make that transition smooth. It's all in the bum, not the back. Use your bottom. Use the muscle, not the joint. And let's do one last one. All the way up. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bottom. As you get tired, we start to slacken our technique. So make the effort. Squeeze your bum. Hands above you. Oh, come all the way down. You can put the towel back underneath your head. Shift your knees side to side. Again, I'm keeping my hands above my head. You don't have to. It helps to open my chest. I'm going to take my feet wider than my mat, okay, so that my knee starts to line up with my heel. When I do this in class, I have to run around the class and work with the people on this. Knee and heel. Knee and heel. Does that make sense? So come over to me and lift the heel nearest me and place it on the back knee. Not going to work for everyone, but it's one of my personal favourites. Turn your head, and everything is getting stretched. Abdominals, hip flexor, thighs, quads, lower back, everything. And we're doing it with our own body weight. I like that. So then bring the foot down, tighten your deep abdominal to lift the knee. Let's get into the habit of that. Go the other way and lift the back heel and place it on the other knee. And go into it slow. Find out what's going on. Oh, there was a healthy click of my hip. Interesting. Such joy. Release the feet. Bring your knees into your chest. You might want to spend a few moments just circling, just making sure the lower back is okay. That big adjustment that you've just done was all right. And round the other way. And then get to the stage where you begin to rock, mobilising your spine, hands underneath your knees, and eventually come up into the boat pose, because we are Pilates professionals, with the arms forward. I can see you, come on, thank you. And come into a relaxed position. Give yourself a dose of happy hormones. Dopamine. Well done. Fantastic work. Oxytocin. Well done, give yourself a hug. Serotonin, the happy hormone, and endorphins, you've exercised, the painkiller. So notice how good you feel. Give yourself a dose of those happy hormones. Big breath in, lift your arms, hands together. Thank you so much for joining me. I loved it, as I always do. Best way to start the day. IMO.